Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll, and tonight I come to you with this lovely Babs doll by Harry H. Coleman, 1919, September 22nd, I think it says on its body there. Okay, so where am I? Obviously you can see I put a coat of paint on her. I just used up some old paint. I'm trying to use up my old paint that I have here. This will dry lighter than even what it is right now. It goes on dark, of course, but remember the paint lightens up here, so I wasn't too keen on it at first, but I went up and did some ironing on some little dresses that I wanted to get done, and I turned around and came back and went, oh, that looks nice. That looks really nice. Now, there's still some little dents I see where around the mouth area that I might just sand and spackle that area. That's what my first coat does. It tells me where I need to fill in a few little areas. I need some new spackling, so before I go any further on her, I'm going to have to just stop and get some spackling. I think I'm going to go out tomorrow and pick myself up some new spackling. So that will be my next thing on my list. My spackling's starting to get a little bit on the old side. It might still work, but it gets a little different when it comes to sanding and everything. It's good for quite some time, but that's why I buy the small one, because it has a tendency of going kind of ranky after. It doesn't smell or anything. It's just not as good to use as it should be at the beginning type of thing. So anyways, I want to go get some new spackling regardless. So that is one thing. Now I am working on her wig, but her wig is just... It's like her body. It's just rotten. Pieces of hair just want to keep falling out. I'm just having a horrible time trying to separate the hair. I'm trying to do it with a little needle and just sit there and pull out hair, and I'm getting hair everywhere. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. That's what I'm trying to say here. So I don't know if I'm going to keep the wig. I do have a wig for her that looks really cute on her. My daughter came out to the shop to show me the full moon, and I said, oh, let me go see it. And I showed it the wig on, and she goes, oh, that looks nice. She has a 16 and a half, almost 17, actually it's closer to 17 head, which means she can take between 17 and 18 wig. The wig I have is an 18, so it can work on her. I put her head on her body and then put the wig on. My daughter thought it looked wonderful on her. So we do have a wig that we can get away with. I'm going to still keep working on her wig that she came with and keep trying. I'm not going to give up just yet. You know, I'm even using, I'm bringing in tonight some more, what do you call it, detangler type of stuff. So I'm going to try to spray it down with that, and I have been spraying it with other stuff, but I'm going to try this detangler I got from Pine, whatever it is here, and try it out and see. I think detangler is detangler no matter what you use, you know, type of thing. That's even what we do when we do a downy dunk. It's because it loosens up the hair, it softens the hair, but it also loosens up the fibers, and you know, gives us the ability to get through the hair better after we do a downy dunk on our dolls. So anyways, this is coming along pretty good so far. Like I said, it's only a few little places I saw. The Milliput really took care of her issues. It really did. I was really pleased with what the Milliput did. And the only thing is, you got to be careful with Milliput. It can hide features. So you want to make sure you're not hiding those features that she's been blessed with, given in the mold. So one thing about her, I keep looking at her, and my mind keeps going back to Schoenhut, the Schoenhut dolls, because they came out right around the same time as what she I think some of them are 1912 as well, something like that. I saw some Schoenhuts that were actually stamped 1912 or something like that. So they're a little bit before her, but she has that Schoenhut look to her. Somebody else said that too as well on my video here, one of my other videos when I was showing her, that she has a Schoenhut face. And they're right, she does. She does have a Schoenhut, and I don't know if they were... that was the Flair dolls that were coming out, like when it comes to wood, that he saw and he kind of copied it maybe, or back and forth. I'm not sure what was happening in there, but it really reminds me of a Schoenhut doll. Even the body, the arms and the legs have all that coils and all that stuff, which is what Schoenhut dolls have. I would not want to take a Schoenhut doll apart personally, because they're all full of stuff that I don't know how to do. I've never had to work on one yet. I would love to. I'd love to get a rotten one, yeah, one that's all broken apart and you just put it back together. Woo! That would be great. There we go. I gave a woo on that. But anyways, there she is with her first coat of paint. Not much yet to look at yet, but she's coming along. We're getting her there, you know. You're starting to see a little bit of her facial features, but she's nice. She's a nice doll, and she's going to be different, of course, because of her body structure, but I like that. I like something different, you know. Now, I've been looking at them. I've been studying some of the Harry Coleman dolls, these dolls that came out. Some had painted legs, some did not. I've been looking at her legs to see if there's any paint residue left, and there is. So it looks like her legs were painted, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet. I'm going to put some linseed oil on her legs. They're not composition, they are wood. So she will receive that really well. I do have some beehive type, type stuff for wood, but I don't know how oil paint would sit on top of it. So I was thinking of using it, and then I got thinking, how would it react with, this is unfinished wood too. You know, it's really good for finished wood. So I don't know which way we're looking at it, you know, what we're going to do, you know. I think I'm going to stick with my linseed oil. It's great for wood. And I'm just going to give it a nice rub down the legs and then go and paint them as well. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know yet. I just haven't decided yet what my game plan is on the legs. Just looking at her. Well, you know what? The legs don't show. Somebody said there could have been like a whitewash on them. They put like a whitewash on. That might be what this was on her legs, and that's why it wore off. Because you remember old Tom Sawyer, you know, Huckleberry Finn, or was it Tom Sawyer that had to paint the fence? And it was just a whitewash. Now, whitewash comes off with water over time, and I mean, it was a whitewash. It just kind of gave it a little bit of a color in it. That's all it did. It didn't, give it a real good true white color. It's a pale white, It did paint it. It kept the wood. It was a protection for the wood, of course, And that's very well true. What they could have just done on the legs here, just gave it a bit of a whitewash. And I might just make up some, try to see what it looks like. And I don't know. I'm going to play around with this. I'm not rushing off to do anything just yet. I am not out of the gate yet and saying this is what we're doing. I'm just really studying a lot of stuff, and that's what it takes. It takes hours of studying this doll and really figuring out what you want to do with her. The head is easy because it's composition. I've done many of them. But when it comes to this wood, I've been looking at a lot of the dolls and just what they look like. And a lot of them some have painted legs, some have plain legs. I don't see, I see like a little bit of a something was on it. But it's very, very little, very, very little. I don't know if I just want to just put some linseed oil over her and just leave her wood the way it is. It might be nice just to do that. I think I might just, now see, here I am. I'm going another direction. I might just linseed oil it, leave it there. Done. Boom. Over with. And that's just what I might do. So, we'll come back to that after a while. But, right now, we're just dealing with the head here. I look at her and I just see Show-N-Hut. But, hey, I could be wrong. I could be so wrong that she's not a Show-N-Hut. But, boy, she looks like one. To me, she does. Somebody else had mentioned it, but I hope you enjoy what you're seeing here. Thank you for joining me. And I want to just give updates on her as we move through this here. And, and explore her world here. And as she comes back to her beauty again. This is her time, her world right now to become beautiful. And my next place after she's done is where I'm going to put her. I think I got a place for her. We just squeeze in a little something here and squeeze a little something over there and we fit them in. It always works. Somewhere, somehow, I will make it work, But anyways, thank you for joining me. And I've got a shelf in my room. I want to come into my front room and take make a video of my 2 new pictures I got up on the wall. Something I'm looking at doing coming up very soon here. I just get it all straightened out, then I muck it up. I mess things up. My daughter's really patient with me because she'll clean things up and I come right in behind her and muck it right up again with other stuff. I'm always mucking. I'm not one to really clean up after myself until I can't stand it anymore, and then I go back in and I clean it up, just like I do out here in the shop. I can live in my own mess, and I don't mean I get dirty or anything like that, but I can make a little mess here and a little mess there, and I go, wow, I got to clean this up. And then I just spend some time cleaning it up. Toast crumbs there, cups over there, plates over here, round it all up, get it cleaned up, and then I look wonderful, and I go and I look at it and go, wow, that looks great, let's muck it up again. Oh well, isn't that just life and how it goes? But anyways, thank you for joining me, and I hope tomorrow's Friday, the weekend's coming, and I hope everybody's got it off. But anyways, thanks for joining me, and we'll be talking again really soon, and We'll be seeing you again soon. Oh, thumbs up. Give me a comment. Thank you. Bye-bye.